If you all take a look at some of the slides we've prepared for you, one of the first ones is what is the system? Along with your textbooks, your study guides, there was an introductory CD. Myself and Bob Stalla kind of walked you through some of the features of the course and methods of preparing. Here we've just summarized a couple of those. The study guides, our textbooks, are the detailed summaries of the assigned readings, and I mean detailed. We at Stalla don't believe in any secret recipes. There are no real shortcuts to making sure that you understand the material. You've got to put the time in. I can't make the mountain any shorter, but I can certainly guide you up the mountain to avoid any pitfalls and traps. Our goal is to have you all read the study guide, preferably before the lecture, and master the concepts with respect to what we call the core concepts. We extract many of those fundamental principles and put them in the lecture notes themselves. But you've got to understand the study guide cannot be ignored. You must make the effort and put in the time to go through each and every chapter, page by page, if you're a serious candidate. Now, in letter A, we talk about pre-reading. What I'd like you all to do is, I want you to come to class knowing what to expect. What are the topics that are going to be covered? Have some familiarity with where you are weak and where you have strengths, so on and so forth. Make sure that when you go through the study guide, that you make notes along the way. Again, highlighting areas where you need that extra help. And again, in the lecture notes and in the classes, I'll guide you through those areas. In letter B, take notes as you read, not only through the study guide, but when you work questions. Take notes on anything you got wrong. Why did you get it wrong? Even when you get something right, make sure you got it right for the right reason and also in the time allotted. In Roman number 2, classroom, we're going to focus primarily on application of the rules, using questions to reinforce the concepts. Please note, in letter A, the annotated class notes are not a replacement for the study guide. They're in addition to. We extract, again, the fundamental principles to highlight the core concepts, but you cannot just read the lecture notes. You have to use them in conjunction with the textbooks, the study guides. Letter B, reviewing the core concepts. Yes, the vast majority of the questions focus in on the fundamental principles, but 25% of the exam is what we call trivial pursuit items. You cannot surrender those points if you blow off the study guide and you don't read through definitions and some of that minutia. You're going to be surrendering what could be easy points. We cannot in class cover every line of every page that's in the study guide. The classes would be 8 hours in length. What we want to do, though, is make sure that the make-you-break-you topics, the core concepts, you've got an excellent grasp of. And then on your own, you read the study guide cover to cover, and then you'll pick up simple definitions and other points that we did not have time to make in class. In letter C, we want to work exam-type problems, but understand you, the questions we've put into the textbook, into the lecture notes, and in the CD, the Passmaster software, they cannot simulate every which way a topic could be tested. The goal with the questions is to drill you on the concept so that you understand the core concept, thoroughly understand it. So no matter how they ask it the day of the exam, you can reason your way through that answer. In Roman number 3, the Passmaster database of questions, again, is primarily for reinforcement and retention of the core concepts. It drills you on the major concepts and makes sure, again, when you work the questions, take your time. If you got it right, did you get to the right answer in the most efficient way? When you get something wrong, get a clean notebook from day one, make notes. Why did you get it wrong so you don't make the same mistake twice? Now, my suggestion is all questions on that Passmaster software be worked at least twice, preferably 3 times. But you've got to work through the questions multiple times so that, and again, your third time through, you look at a question and say, I know the answer C because you've worked it several times. Sometimes you're looking at a question just to have you all recall, hey, what was that major principle that was being illustrated here? What's the formula I need to recall?